It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is episode 302. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely co-host, comedian Noelle Herzog.
Hello.
Hi, we are podcasting live here,
Mhm.
Sunday, December 1st, 10:57 p.m., 2024. Season 7, episode 14 of Before the 90 Days.
Can I just tell the people what we did today?
Mhm.
We woke up. We did
Mhm.
BS. We recorded
Mhm.
BS. We watched 3 hours worth of the
What?
tell-all,
No
the
good?
90 Day Fiancé,
Yeah.
the other way tell-all.
Yeah.
Then we recorded about that.
And then?
Then we watched this live at 8 p.m. until 10 p.m.
Right.
And now here we are at 11 p.m.
You're right.
recording this episode.
I know. And I have people going, hey, can you just give me a call later? And I'm like, no.
You're like, my brain will explode. How will we
No.
ever talk again?
No. Here's the thing. People in my life
Mhm.
still think that I'm lying when I tell them I work all day on Sunday.
I know.
They're like, yeah, but let's just chat. I'm like, no. Please stop.
No, Sunday is the day. It's always been the heaviest podcasting day.
Always. Please
Yeah.
leave us alone on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Please leave us alone on a Sunday. I don't know how else to tell you to please leave me alone on a Sunday.
Yeah. Why don't you bother me on a Tuesday?
I also will not answer you.
Well, also, just don't bother me. But
please don't
if
bother
you
me.
had to pick a day, it shouldn't be Sunday.
Definitely not Sunday. Definitely not Tuesday or Monday or anything through Friday or Saturday.
Any day that ends with Y, really.
Leave me alone. Here's the thing. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Just leave me alone.
There's my PSA. Guys, before we jump into the pool, I just want to remind you our Patreon is really booming. We did the other way tell all, 2 parts. And we're going to start up soon with Vanderpump Rules.
Can you believe it?
No.
So pumped.
You?
Yeah.
You believe it?
I can.
I
can believe it. Because I feel like, it's been a while because 90 Day had us in a chokehold.
I was chokeholdy.
Yeah. So now it's time because we're not going to be covering Last Resort. Stop asking.
Wow, Noelle. Tell me how you really feel about
Stop
it.
asking. You know why it premieres December 2nd? My dad died December 2nd. So I'm not doing it.
You know why else I can't do it?
Why?
Because my dad died December 2nd.
That's why I can't do
Here's
it.
the thing. We really want to cover Last Resort, but we actually can't legally.
Right. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like we actually do want to. Because
Yeah, I
my
wish.
boyfriend Josh is on there. Got news for you.
God. Yeah, but unfortunately, we're just going to have to watch that never.
Yeah. Literally never. I can't think of like a worse 90 Day franchise than Last Resort.
Yeah, because then they were like, oh, Michael and Angela were on it. Ed and Liz were on. And it's like, I will never watch that. You can keep to yourself what happened there because I will never watch that.
Yeah. Kalani and Moron.
And then she had a new boyfriend. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Listen, we are in the here, we are in the now, and we are before the 90 days. Season 7, episode 14, patreon.com/trash talk podcast if you want the other way. If you want Vanderpump Rules, so pumped, a Vanderpump Rules podcast. Jersey Shore, Real Housewives, my favorite new podcast, Recycled with Noelle and Michael. All of those things, including this podcast, the moment we record it.
Can you believe it?
No, I can't actually.
I was gonna say something. I totally lost it.
No, it's fine. It's gonna come back to you.
I hope it does because I feel like it was an important statement.
Okay, well, listen, at any moment when you feel it, just let it out.
Okay.
Just let it out. We're going to jump into the pool today. Well, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's right down there in the show notes. Click it, join it. If you want to talk about this podcast or 90 Day Fiancé, go to Facebook, 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk on Facebook, the group. Sorry, I'm hiccuping.
No, I yawned.
You yawned, I hiccuped. The group, join it. That's where we discuss this.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, do not DM me to talk about 90 Day Fiancé. Please,
She
for the
takes it
love of
personally.
God.
Don't do it. She takes it very personally.
No. It's just we have the group. That's the only place.
Well, that's the thing. We have the group, and it's like, what do you think the group is for?
But we
It's to
also have the
talk about
podcast.
this.
I got to tell you, my mother listens to this podcast, but also wants to talk about this on the phone.
Yeah.
I can't do a podcast.
Sometimes Joan will text me and talk about the episodes too.
No.
And sometimes she watches them before I even had a chance to. It's wild.
No.
Yeah.
No. You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm just like, oh my God. Like it's just but it's not just her. It's everyone in the world talks about the show.
Thank you. But
Yeah.
this is when I'm trying to direct them.
Not
towards...
even as much Teen Mom. It's 90 Day.
90 Day is
Yeah.
popular, man. All right. Let's
Yeah.
jump into the pool with Lauren and Faith.
Okay,
Now,
Lauren and Faith.
also, I have to say this episode, not a ton of stuff happened.
Here's the thing. I know I said that last
No, I
week,
know.
but I mean it more this week, I think. I thought last week, I didn't think it was a filler episode. I just thought it was an episode where just we could have doubled up on, where it
Yes.
just like not a lot of things happened. This was a filler episode. This was like, I mean, we just saw
Mhm.
little snippets of people. We're also missing a
snippets.
lot of couples.
We're missing a ton of couples.
Yeah, I mean, we're missing Brian and Ingrid.
Are we?
Here's the thing, I'm not missing them.
Right.
Vea and Sunny.
Right.
So it's like there are people missing.
No, I get it.
Sunny and his brows,
I mean,
Vea and her mouth, her voice,
oh, God.
her head,
her
her
hair.
hair.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
But yeah, this episode was kind of whack. Let's just put it that way.
I totally agree.
Yeah. But you know what? It's fine because we're going to get through this together because maybe we'll see the end of the road soon with this series. Not series, but
I got to tell you, Noelle,
yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to see the end of the road.
like Boys to Men.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I'd love to see the end of the road.
Here's the thing. I don't know what's going to happen after this because the trailer has dropped yet. I assume maybe it'll be like regular 90 day. I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, jumping into the pool with Lauren and Faith. So today is his last day of meds. What a celebration.
Wow. Last day of meds for the gunk coming out of your piece.
This day of
Yum.
celebration now is come and we rejoice. The Lord is
Great. Great. She starts off hot this time. She starts off right away with this.
what is it? The Lord has reached his hand to us and we have heard his voice. Glory in the highest to our God who reigns above, and peace upon the earth to all who speak of his great love. No good?
It's great.
Well, we're rejoicing.
I am rejoicing. Okay, sure. We'll rejoice.
Yeah, we're rejoicing. This is great. He goes to the doctor. Now, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
No one says he's gonorrhea free.
No.
All they say is no more treatment is necessary. It doesn't mean like they're probably like, yeah, I don't know. The gunk is active for another 10 days.
Right. They're not like, hey, you guys could hook up now.
No, they're like, okay, you don't have to take more medicine. But like,
Right.
is the medicine has it worked?
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm so scared to think about it.
I mean,
Scary.
I hate thinking about any of this to be honest with you.
But do you hate it? Because I feel like it piques your interest too.
Oh, the medical part of it. you mean?
yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but the fact that Faith would risk everything
Yeah.
is scary.
Yeah. I mean, but also Faith just doesn't know. Faith is like, okay, because he also made it like once the medicine is done, Faith and him can hook up.
Faith.
Yeah.
You have to
I'm
have
saying,
some.
yeah.
No. I'm saying Faith.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Faith. I'm having a conversation.
Okay.
Please, Noelle, just leave. We're having a
Sorry.
private
I'm
conversation.
very sorry.
Faith, you have to have some nurses in your family.
Maybe. Yeah.
Call them. Call
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Call them, Faith.
Call them.
Call them.
Ask your family what to do. Because here's the thing. She told everyone. I gotta tell you.
Yeah. It kind of surprised me.
I have never heard such a display of gonorrhea before.
Yeah.
I mean, did she hire the town crier for this?
I'm very surprised she told everybody.
There's just I mean, she sent out the family email,
yeah,
the family
that's
newsletter.
wild. The newsletter. Yeah.
Yep. She's like, I bet you wonder what me and my family have been up to. Well, we've been singing karaoke until 9:59 p.m.
So we don't get launched into jail.
So we don't go to jail. I don't know if you heard, but my first boyfriend ever in my whole life, Lauren, has arrived here with a full-blown gonorrhea pee-pee from America.
Ew.
From the United States, the Estados Unidos, they gonorrhea.
Uh-huh.
And other than that, I just been like at the hoteling, eating some
chicken adobo,
some unseasoned, Filipino vegetables.
Oh, that's right. He would pick a dinner. They were very Filipino.
They weren't very Filipino-y.
Right. Oh, God. I gotta
didn't
tell
hate
you, Faith is ridiculous. I mean, not Faith. Lauren is ridiculous.
Right. And it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
definitely put that in the newsletter. She's like, oh, no, I got it in the first line and in the second, and I'm going to close it off. Love, Live, laugh, love. Faith. Don't forget, my boyfriend Lauren from Estados Unidos de Gonorrhea has gonorrhea.
Well, I don't think that he still can give her gonorrhea now that he was on the medicine, right? I don't think the gunk is active. I think it's inactive gunk
Like
now.
a volcano. It's an inactive volcano, so you could hike it.
Like, you have strep, but after you take antibiotics for a little bit, if you're on them for like 48 hours, I don't think you're contagious anymore.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Yes, gonorrhea can be contagious after treatment, but there are steps that you could take to reduce the risks of getting it again. Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing. He has it
He
in
came
his
with it.
penis, right?
Yeah.
But
Wait 7 days. Oh, this is very bad. Very bad.
what
Faith,
is
I
it?
hope Faith, can you hear me? Wait 7 days after finishing all medicine before having sex. You and your partner should avoid having sex until you have each completed treatment and your symptoms are gone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What happens if you don't wait 7 days after treatment? Don't have sex until 7 days after both of you and your partner have finished the medicine. Oh, if you do not follow all of these steps, you can transfer gonorrhea and it could be worse.
Gross. But here's the thing. They couldn't even kiss. Why is that?
He said that he could give it to her kissing her.
But so he has throat and penis gonorrhea? You know what I'm saying? That's
Do you
what
think it's
gets me.
in his nose holes and ear holes?
But that's what I mean. Is it in your ear?
Is it in your eyes?
Where else is it?
I don't want to
Are
say
you
where else
leaking
I think it
gunk
is.
from your eyes? His butthole. That's where I think
Maybe?
it is.
After getting the antibiotic, you could still spread the infection to others for up to 7 days.
Do you think we still have listeners?
No, but wait, if we do, 3 months after treatment, the CDC recommends getting tested again to see if it's still in your system.
That's so crazy.
I would have been shaking his hand with a glove.
Well, yeah, obviously. Nasty Nasterton.
I would have been like, what we're going to do is you're going to put on this snowsuit
right.
and then this garbage bag over your whole body and then another snowsuit and then another garbage bag. And I will poke one hole with you through it. You could breathe through one straw. You cannot see. You are not to leave this hotel room. And also, I'm going to burn it down. I'm going to burn down this whole hotel and kill us all.
Yeah.
That would have been my treatment. Also, you should take these antibiotics.
I feel like, and I bet you they hook up before Lauren goes back to the States. I don't know.
Really hope not.
Me too.
I pray.
It's the disease of the whores. Is that what it says?
It's the disease of the whores. Okay, so he wants to drink with her and her friends. Well, she wants to drink with her and her friends. Okay. He shouldn't drink for 5 days after he finishes the medicine.
He doesn't give her
Goodbye
a
forever. Well, they go to this drag show and he wants to get a job at the drag show there.
Yeah, he just wants to go and start helping them get ready.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Faith gets on stage and dances.
Are you in love with her? I am obsessed with her. I
gotta tell you, she's really cute. She's so really cute. Good hair.
Yeah. Oh, she has the best hair.
Right?
I know. But she's just so cute. I'm watching her do her little dance. I'm like, why are you the
this
cutest?
is very cute.
She's got the face attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cute.
Okay, so they kiss. They have their first kiss.
A little
and
tap.
Her friends turn to him and say, quote, "We know that you had gonorrhea."
They all hate him.
They hate him. So they're like, okay, how many women? By the way, it's 11/11. Make a wish.
Okay.
Okay. They're like, how many girls have you hooked up with since you've been talking to Faith? And he goes, 7 girls, within like this crazy accent.
Yeah. First he says 5, but then he's like more like 7.
Okay. And then he goes, I know I'm the bad guy. And they're like, yeah.
And they're like, he's very arrogant. Like he's proud of that.
They do not like him. So when they're leaving, Faith's friends speak to her alone. And they tell him, they tell her that he was flirting.
I know, but it's like,
I don't know about this one though.
Because the friend hates him.
I know, but she believes them. And then he goes, I did not. I gave them a 10-ton. It's like,
why is he talking
what
like
did
that?
you just say that you gave them?
But also, I think he's a little drunk.
His accent is the wildest thing I've
I
ever
mean, he's
heard.
drinking like on Cipro. That's why.
His Achilles tendons have all exploded.
Snapping.
His feet have flown off of his body across the stage and hit a drag queen in the eye.
Well, that's what's wrong. He wasn't flirting. He lost
He
his
was trying
Achilles.
He was trying to retrieve his foot from the stage. And he said that that's how you're supposed to act at a drag show.
Okay. I mean, he's basically thinking like he's giving them attention.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
don't
that they need to go home and go to sleep.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Well, let me tell you, not everyone could just go home and go to sleep,
Oh, isn't that the truth?
including some people that we know.
Yeah, a lot of people we know.
I got to tell you, your husband was having a hard time going to sleep.
He is. It's like he's almost like overstimulated from work.
And he started using Via.
Yes, he did. Very
Well,
happy with the results.
He loved them.
Yep.
If you need a break from the crowded stores and endless gift lists, you could restore your zen and embrace the natural power of hemp this holiday season with Via. The holiday season unwind and recharge with Via. Whether you're enjoying a quiet evening at home or embracing the festive cheer, Via's premium THC and THC-free gummies will help you find your perfect holiday balance. Via is well renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies and vapes. THCA flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee and no medical card required.
Love that.
It's so amazing. Everyone's been really loving Via.
Yeah, I will tell you so. My husband tried the THC gummies. He wasn't sure about them.
Right.
And I will tell you, this is a
Tell
true
me.
fact. He slept through the night. He slept really well and he slept through the night. And good for him. And he woke up feeling refreshed. He finally got a good night's sleep. He felt relaxed.
I love it. Well,
Mhm.
if you're 21 and up, check out our link to Via's website, link in our description, and use code fiance for 15% off. You could unlock the power of nature with Via's organic and vegan hemp extracts, perfect for relaxation and rejuvenation. Via is the only lifestyle hemp brand. They use compounds found in hemp along with active plant extracts to create products, each with specific effects in mind. Whether you want to get better sleep, ease anxiety, enhance your mood, or just get high, they have something for you. They also have zero THC products. So if THC isn't for you, like me and Noelle, you could still take advantage of their CBD line with products designed for sleep, focus, and energy that will keep you glowing all year long. Their products range from 0 milligrams to 100 milligrams of THC. So these guys have you covered whether you're looking to microdose or enjoy more potent effects.
That's great. That's so much variety.
They're also well known for their premium THCA flower, grown indoors in state-of-the-art facilities and harvested at peak THCA levels to emphasize a natural aroma and flavor. The THCA flower strains are grown with care and rigorously tested to ensure the highest quality, free from harsh pesticides and nasty chemicals. This holiday season, give yourself some peace of mind. If you're 21 and up, check out the link to Via on our description and use the code FIANCE to receive 15% off. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. This holiday season, enhance your everyday with Via.
Awesome.
Okay, who are we going to talk about next?
Niles and Matilda.
All right, well, he's pretty mad, but like ends up apologizing for everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that this whole thing was kind of weird, but
Right.
good for him for apologizing because I also feel like he kind of is a habitual liar.
Right.
So it's about time he apologizes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So he wants to get married.
I had a feeling that that's what this was going to
Mhm.
happen, but it's like this guy, he cannot like ever be fully honest about anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
So she's super, super happy.
Yeah, I mean, she really is happy. Good for her because she's kind of like finally, but they're not gonna be able to have a big party.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is
Yeah.
what happened. She thought that he had a lot of money. She thought that he was going to just go along with whatever she said. So
Yeah.
she overshot a little bit.
Yep. Uh-huh. That was the problem.
And she shot too far. And
Mhm.
now she's reeling it back.
Yeah, I mean, they were gonna have 90 people at their knocking ceremony. That's pretty
Right.
wild.
Well, now he has to go to her family to negotiate the bridal price. So he goes with Mr. Ark
Uh-huh.
and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I just love how this guy is like really like method acting with this.
It's great. It's very funny.
He's like, I am your father.
I know. I love
Don't
it.
disrespect me.
But I love that Matilda's like, you and your father can go negotiate. I love that she calls him her
Well, because she
father.
has to.
That's so funny.
Mr. Ark does not seem sweet and friendly.
No, not at all. He seems like kind of mean.
Kind of mean.
Yeah.
Well, they go to negotiate her bridal price, and her brothers or uncles aren't there, right?
Yeah.
So she's like, ever since my father's not around, is her father dead?
I don't know if he's dead or he's like left.
Gone.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So Mr. Ark's like, okay, you have to bring them some schnapps.
Right.
I'm
Like,
like-
peppermint?
I'm like
Peach?
blackberry?
Right. What kind? You go for blackberry. Interesting. Interesting.
Delicious.
Yeah. It's like
I'm
which
like
schnapps?
Not even like
Yeah.
a vodka
Yeah.
or like a
Schnapps.
bourbon, just a schnapps.
Interesting. I know. How drunk
like,
are you trying
Okay,
to get?
you have to bring them schnapps. You have to bring them Four Loko.
Mhm.
You have to bring them a Mad Dog.
Oh, God.
It's
a mad
like,
dog.
what?
Yeah, I know. It's like schnapps. Like, this is what I drank in high school.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, so he has to buy the cloth for the ceremony. So that's like what they make all of their clothes out of for the
Right.
ceremony. The bag, the outfits. So it's $400, right?
Yeah, it's a lot for him.
I know, but I'm like, wow, this guy really could have chewed them down a little bit.
Yeah, I know. He didn't even negotiate. He was like, okay, that's the price.
So he has to confess that he doesn't have any money.
But why go through all of this if you just
Okay,
don't
so
have
here's
the
the thing.
money?
This isn't a magic machine. You're going to an ATM.
Right.
You know how much money you have.
ATMs tell the truth.
They do. He gives her $109. He's like, here you go.
And
And she's like, hello?
what the hell is this?
She's like, I'm not like the best at math, but I'm not like the worst either.
She's like, this won't even cover the cloth for my dress.
Right. So he's like, well, I lost my job the day before I left. I was helping people like me
Yeah.
live on their own. And I got
I was helping liars live on their own.
I was helping men that gaslight their girlfriends live on their
Right.
own. And they said it wasn't working out. He got straight up fired.
Yeah, that's wild. In a letter.
Hmm.
In a letter.
Oh my God.
They're like,
Well,
"Here's your
sometimes you
letter."
gotta wait for the letter.
That's true. Sometimes you gotta wait for the letter.
He's like, you couldn't have gone lower? They couldn't have gone lower?
Right, but it's like, you still couldn't have afforded anything.
So he's like, I was gonna ask my parents, but they hate me and her.
Right.
He's like, and then I was gonna ask Mr. Ark, but like I guess I'm just gonna have to do that.
Right, and that's the thing. If Mr. R can't help you, like you guys just aren't getting married. That's it. It's over.
Right.
Because you
I
can't
guess.
afford the dowry.
I know, but it's like, how are you filing for this visa?
I don't know. I just don't know. Right, like who's gonna? Because it can't be. He's not gonna sponsor her. Her parents aren't gonna sponsor her. So
Right.
who's? I don't know, man. He's
Because
built.
it's not like he just has to save a few dollars. Like he has to sponsor her.
No, he's built a prison of lies.
He has built a prison of lies.
Yeah,
He's wrote a lot of checks that his body can't cash.
He's in a
And his
prison of schnapps and lies. This fucking guy.
well, I gotta tell you, they are they're drinking schnapps.
Mm-hmm. They're
But-
drinking a lot of schnapps.
I gotta tell you, no one in our houses are drinking schnapps. They are drinking wine. And if you haven't noticed, it's winter. The days are getting shorter. It's cold. And now more than ever, everyone's in the need of a little treat. And that's why Noelle and I joined First Leaf, a wine club that delivers our favorite types of wine right to our doors. We don't even have to go out.
Isn't that awesome? I don't want to go
Yeah.
out.
Of course. So your mom was in town and we got a bunch of wine, things that she likes.
Yes.
And you know, First Leaf gets to know your specific preferences, whether you like red, white, sweet, or dry. So in every shipment, you get to unbox a new selection of bottles you're guaranteed to love, which is half the fun. To get started, all you have to do is answer a few quick questions about what you like to drink. One of our favorite parts about First Leaf is how easy it is to control the delivery schedule. Right. So
Hell yeah.
we get to choose when our wine ships. So we always have a bottle on hand for hosting friends and holiday gatherings. And plus, if we get a bottle that we don't like, it's not a problem because First Leaf has 100% satisfaction guarantee. Well, what kind of wines did you guys drink?
Well, my mom really loves dry red wine.
Right.
Like that's her thing. So she tried this wine. I have the name of it downstairs, of course.
good. Perfect.
Yeah, of course. But so she tried this wine. She was like, this is a wine I've actually never heard of before. So, like,
Okay.
let's see how this goes. So she tries the wine. She loves it so much. She loves it so much that she takes a picture of it.
Right.
She's like, now I need to remember this. And I think that that's really cool because she's like, if I was in the store, I wouldn't have bought something that I've never heard of before.
Sure.
She's
Right.
like, also because in a store, they're not going to take it back.
Right. So this was the Fruit Stand 2022 Zinfandel Lodi from California.
Yes,
From Lodi,
Zinfandel.
California. Yeah.
Yes.
See? And it's overflowing with a fruity flavor. The aromas of brambleberries guide you into a plush palate filled with cherry and sweet vanilla flavors. Pair this wine with salty grilled meat and let it carry you to dessert, served alongside chocolate-covered berries.
Well, she does love grilled meat.
Okay, but also I love reading wine
So do I.
descriptions.
So I love reading it because it's like, is that a brambleberry I taste?
Is that what your mom said? She was like, brambleberry?
My mother was like,
I haven't had a brambleberry since I've been on the prairie.
I will tell you though, she raved about the wine.
Well, so go ahead and treat yourself with wines from First Leaf. Go to tryfirstleaf.com/fiance to sign up and you'll get your first 6 hand-picked bottles for just $44.95. That's tryfirstleaf.com, tryfirstleaf.com/fiance. Tryfirstleaf.com/fiance. And as always, it will be right down there in the show notes.
Just laughing about the prairie.
Oh,
So
man.
funny.
Moving on to Tiger Lily and Adnan.
Which was pretty short and dumb.
Okay, but here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So they're in Turkey. Obviously, since last episode, they fought about the pool. They have to find a pool.
Yeah, of course they do. Uh-huh.
I mean, how many times are you just swimming on your 3rd day of
This is
marriage?
so dumb. Here's the thing. What was wrong with the tiger outfit?
Okay,
the
it was so
tiger
cute.
print. That was
It
so
was
cute.
So cute.
That's my kind of bathing suit. I have news
Noelle?
for you. Yeah.
I loved it.
Me
I'm like,
too.
I'm like, link in bio?
Right. I don't want this dress from Rainbow that you wind up wearing.
What is that?
What is it?
It's a club dress.
It's just a dress.
It's just a club dress. It has nothing to do with swimming or bathing.
You also show your arms and legs, so moot point.
Why can't you just wear a Skims, I don't know, top?
You could. You actually really
Wear
could.
some
One of the tops I
sweatpants.
got from Hollister.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So he's going to wear his shirt. She thinks that they're really making progress.
Doesn't seem like progress at all to me.
She's making progress. She is changing the rules of Islam. Hello.
It's just so dumb to me because then she's like, you're showing your legs.
She's
Shut up.
she's changing all the pillars. She's adding another pillar where it's like, except for me.
But it's like, what?
The other pillar of Islam, the new one, it goes except for Tiger Lily.
Except for Tiger Lily.
Or whatever her name is.
That's her name, I guess. What bothers me is like, this is his culture and this is how he was raised and this is what he believes.
Mhm.
There's not negotiating and she's acting like it's wrong. It's just
But she's
not.
changing. She's changing.
God, she's so annoying.
She's
This really irritates me.
Well, she can't see clearly because her lashes are actually covering her eyeballs.
It's wild.
She can't see.
No, she can't see.
She definitely can't see. So she wears this zip up dress.
Which it's just a dress. It's just a dress. It's a random ass dress.
What is this?
Like you got this at Nordstrom Rack. Like, what is this?
So weird. So he's very unhappy, but he's
Mhm.
not going to say anything. Oh, that's great.
She was also in a very controlling relationship and she promised herself she wouldn't be in one again.
Okay, but then she married a Muslim man
Right.
that she didn't know instead.
Right. It's like
She said that she didn't know what her life would be like. She's like, when you said my life would change, I thought it was like for the better because you're great. He's like, no, that's not what I meant at all.
no, I meant like you don't know anything about anything.
Right.
I am the man.
Yeah, he goes, no, what I meant was you don't have a choice. And then she
Right.
starts crying.
What I meant was you have to wear a turtleneck every day for the rest of your life. That's what I meant.
Yeah, what I meant was we're going to have to keep the air conditioning on no matter what.
Yeah, this is just dumb. And then she's crying. She's crying because she's like, one of us has to change and it'll be me. Okay.
Mhm.
Now you're
Yeah, he
realizing
told you.
this?
Yeah, no. That's, yeah. He
This is
told
what
you that.
happens when you marry someone the day you meet them.
Well, let's talk about Joe and Madna.
Oh, God. She is annoying, but he's annoying, but she's annoying.
I mean, both of them. I was like, good, let them get stuck in the mine.
No, I know. He didn't actually bother me as much this episode.
All right, well, they're in the salt mine. He wants to know if there's a pepper mine.
Okay, but that's my type of
Yeah, of
stupid
course it is.
question.
And they go to the 700-year-old salt chapel where they pray for safety. I'm like, hello, can you get me out of here?
Okay, but also like the carvings were so cool. That's really cool that they
Sure,
did that.
can you get me out of here?
Yeah.
what was the other one when they were in the ice? Was it? Oh, it was Inky and
Oh,
Corona
Inky and Corona. Yeah. Oh, the glacier. Fuck that.
in the Glacier Chapel. Hey, can I be anywhere where
What's
there's
with
not a
all the
chapel?
chapels?
I want to be nowhere where we have to pray we get out of.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. What's with all the carved chapels?
Yeah, let's
Let's
just
just
not.
not.
Mhm. So he apologizes about the other girl, and
Yeah.
he's just like,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm worried about Jill, but like, I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay, honestly, good
Mhm.
for you.
Yeah. Why would you bring that up?
No, don't bring it up. He's like, I should
No.
probably tell her about Jill, but I'm not gonna. She gets an instant migraine.
Maybe from being in the salt. She's dehydrated. Maybe.
Okay. So he gives her an ice pack, right? He puts on a kimono. He is talking to her nonstop.
I know, but he goes, hey Magna, look what I'm wearing. My kimono. It's from Japan. He's so dumb.
I would be like, I am going to throw up.
No, I know.
If
I
you
know.
say one more word, I'm calling 911 or whatever the digits are that I need to dial here.
It is nice though that he's taking care of her.
Sure, be quiet.
Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's making her Asian eggs.
Yeah, there's ham in these eggs,
I
right?
don't know.
Yeah.
So her friends come with her Pinus biting dog.
Yeah, Hades.
So
That dog
her-
is huge.
I know, I like it.
Yeah,
so
me
her
too.
friends bring up marriage.
I like also that he asked her, he's like, do you want soup? You want Tums? It's like, what?
I like those options.
Yeah, me too, because I want both of those things, probably.
I just want Tums.
I'll take some soup. Well, not with a migraine.
No.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll have soup instead of burnt
Yeah.
eggs. 86 the eggs, and sub the soup.
Okay.
So her friends bring up this marriage. He didn't know that she lived in Germany for a
No.
year and a half with someone
Uh-uh.
else, and that she wants to go live in America with
Her
him right now.
dream is to go live in America. So don't you think it's so crazy? It's like he didn't know that they were like official, like a grenade whistle. And
Wow.
he didn't know they were official. He hooked up with someone. She had a whole ass live in another country with
Right.
a man, and she never told him.
But she made her own engagement ring.
And right, she whittled her own engagement ring out of salt.
She never washed her hands again.
It's like, this is so obviously she wants to come to America. She already quit her job. She will not sleep with him.
I love how she was a CO though.
I bet she quit.
Yeah, of course I would have quit.
What are you
too,
going to
but-
do with Hades when you move to America?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. The penis biting dog. What are you going to do with this thing?
All right. Well, moving on to Vanya and Bojo. So we don't see Bojo at all.
She's never taken a shower in her life.
Noelle.
Yeah.
After my online boyfriend dumped me in Croatia,
Uh-huh.
I would say, you know what? Finally ready, enough time to just wash myself.
Yeah, to get ready.
Let me get ready. So she goes out sightseeing to this national park by herself, which is beautiful, by the way.
Listen, it's beautiful, but a lot of crime in national parks. I don't know, man.
Well, goodbye forever.
Scared. Mhm.
She talks to her cousin who's like, yeah, I don't know, date someone else. Like, no one cares about this guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to stay there, what are you going to stay there alone the whole time? Go on
Right.
the app, see what happens.
Okay. She gets this soy hot chocolate at this cafe that looks like pudding.
It's ganache. It's
Okay,
like just
now here's the thing.
ganache.
I had a hot chocolate like this in Asheville,
Uh-huh.
and it was like sipping chocolate,
Yes. Yep. That's
She
big in
said
the
that
UK.
but she said it's cold.
See, that's crazy.
And I'm
to
like,
me.
hello, can you ask them for a new one? Hello. And she keeps just like mixing it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're just making it colder. Can you add? And I'm like, almost like, excuse me, waiter. I don't know if you could hear me from my bedroom, but can
But
you
it's-
get her a hot chocolate?
But it's almost like, isn't it solidifying more and more?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So a man approaches.
Oh, God.
This is
give
so
me
realistic.
a break. A man from Switzerland.
Hello.
Yeah.
You look beautiful and lonely.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah. Right. How would you know?
You're with, first of all, she's with an entire camera crew.
She's with an entire thick hot chocolate.
Noelle, she's
Yeah.
a little rough.
You think? She's a little doo-doo.
Okay. So he's like, I'm Noah from Switzerland. And he's like, would you like to go on a date? We're on a date right now. He's like, actually, we're on a date right now. She's like, are we? He's like, yeah, but I have a girlfriend.
But we just opened our relationship.
Okay. We just opened it. As
That
soon as I
day.
saw you
Yep.
looking lonely at this table, I just opened the relationship. I'm going to text my girlfriend later if you say yes.
Right. And I'm going to say we're broken up until tomorrow.
Right. And I'm going to say, I just had to find myself. I'm so sorry.
It's like, this is so stupid. And then he's like, oh, could I have your number? She goes, I'm gonna decline,
Yeah, no,
basically.
honestly, good for her though.
No, I'm glad at least she's like
I'm
not
like, you better
that
decline. You
desperado, I
better
guess.
decline.
Yeah, if she would have been like, well, if your relationship's open,
No, 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 no. I'm closing this chapter
yeah,
here.
gross.
But I do want her to have a warmer hot chocolate.
I want that for her.
I do. But it's soy.
Yeah, well, she's a vegan.
Is it dark chocolate though?
I think so.
How do we know?
Because sipping chocolate's usually dark chocolate, I think.
You could get dark milk at the place that I went to.
Oh, wow. I mean, who would pick dark?
Not me.
Not me. Never.
Well, she's vegan, so maybe she did.
Maybe. I don't know. That's a little too bitter for me.
Well, she has a bitter cold chocolate.
Yum. Sounds great.
Sounds gross. I don't know what's worse, that or Noah.
Yeah, I think Noah is probably worse.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, this was a really short episode. It's all I could do for you.
Guys, we tried. We told you all about gonorrhea for a long time.
Yeah, we could do that more. I could do that all day long.
Yeah, she could.
Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you go over to the group to discuss this podcast and make sure you join our Patreon because we have so much going on Patreon. Also, I have a ton of live stand-up comedy tour dates coming up. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything there. Yeah, I'm going to be all over. I'll be in Philly next week with Vinny Guadagnino
Okay.
from the Jersey Shore. I'll be at Rodney's with Little Mozzarella.
Sounds great.
December 7th and December 14th for 2 shows each night. And there's tons more coming up. So TraceyCarnazzo.com. Also at TraceyCarnazzo.com, you'll find everything podcast related. So go over there. Make sure you follow the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Trash Talk Podcast on YouTube and TikTok. Noelle's at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com. TraceyCarnazzo.com. We'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.